Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is a quick update to my July budget. A couple days ago I did upload my July budget setup, and I now have a few more details, plus I'm determining which categories I am going to be using cash in, and then which ones I am going to just leave as cashless envelopes. I do have kind of a weird month of July because I will have vacation in there, so I don't use any of my envelopes when I'm on vacation. I use my vacation funds. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll kind of walk you through what my updates are. So first and foremost, I think I mentioned in my last one that I really wouldn't have incremental income this month, and that I feel is going to be somewhat true, but I will have 2 checks from my current part-time job. So I will have some, but I never budget for my incremental income because it can change on a dime. So I am just going to put $900 for incremental income. And then in my new job, which is full-time, it's paid every other week. So based on my start time, I won't see any of that income till August. And there is just a really bad glare on my calculator. So sorry about that. Let's see if I can just move it to the side. That's a little bit better. Okay, so my water bill came in. It is a little bit better than I had anticipated, which was $186 versus the $225 that I had budgeted for. And just to kind of give you a difference, last year for the month of July, my bill was $131. So we know it's a leak, but we thought we'd found them all, but looking at that, maybe not. And then my electric bill, I just checked my app. I estimated $400. It's gonna come in right at $400. So based on my estimated usage, last year for the month of July, it was $364. And then everything else pretty much stayed the same because they were fixed. A couple things have gone up a little bit. My phone bill came in at $310 versus the $302 that it normally is. Still don't know why that is. So pretty much feel comfortable with where I'm estimating my expenses. I have already moved to my sinking funds, $400 to Christmas, $200 to birthdays, $200 to planner, $200 to beauty. The subscription is going to be right out of my hand, cash. And then vacation, I already moved the $402 over. And then on my envelopes, I'm going to keep as virtual envelopes, giving, groceries, eating out, clothing. Spending is going to be cash, household, entertainment, personal care. Gas is always an online because I don't like to get out of my car. Miscellaneous, medicine, and my mom will all be cash envelopes. But I am going to, instead of taking what's left in my cash envelopes and moving that into my savings challenge, I'm going to go ahead and roll those over again. And I'm doing that for a couple of reasons. July is a super expensive month for us. We have lots of birthdays. We have vacation. My husband and I are both traveling. So my plan is the beginning of August, I am going to clean the slate with my sinking funds and then start over. I will leave the money that I've already saved for like my major ones like Christmas, vacation, house rental, those kind of things. They'll stay intact. What will probably start to change around a little bit is the ones that I keep in my, that I have envelopes for in my binders. I'm going to pare those way down and then go back to putting cash in there because I really don't like trying to keep track of them all just by writing things down. Like I would prefer to see the cash leave even if I'm taking it back to the bank. So that is where it's at. So in all of my, for groceries, eating out, and spending, these are all empty. Cleaning is empty. Not because I had my house cleaned, but because I took that money out for other things because I can't seem to get either one of the people that offer to clean to commit. So, so entertainment, I have in here 20, 40, 60, 80, 3. So I was going to add $50. So I'm not going to add that 50. I'm just gonna let this roll over. So I'm gonna start with entertainment at 83. And I had thought that I would use this, but knowing that I'm traveling and then when I come back from traveling, I'm gonna be working full time, I think it's safe to say 83 is good. And then in personal care, I have 50 left. I need to add 150. So what I'll do is go ahead and take my cash denominations out. Now I do, when I go to get my nails done, they're $45 and $10 tip. So I'll go with one more 50. And then, let's see, I'm gonna get a pedicure this month, so I'll do 2 50s. And then 1, 2, 3, so 30 in 10s, and I'll do 20 in 5s. So that should be 150. So 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 40, 50. Okay. So that will be personal care. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back in. Clothing, I have done some damage, but I'm gonna leave cash in here, and then the rest I'll put into my online sinking fund. My mom's envelope is empty. She gets 100, and I'll do that in 520s. Medicine, I did put 50 down, but I still have 120, 40, 60, 80, 95. So I'm gonna leave that as it is. I know I need refills this month, but honestly, that's plenty. And then miscellaneous, I had 100, so I have 80. I just need one more 20 to make that complete. And then my back to bank has money that is going on vacation with me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20. I didn't want that much cash. Okay, so I think what I'll do, I only wanted 500, so I can use this money for this. So, okay, so the 250s, you may be just like, how does her mind work? Because it's a mystery. So these 250s I will use in for here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 20s is what I need. And then this last 100 I can just, I'll put it back in vacation. So that leaves me with needing to pull out of the bank $30, $50. Okay, so let me just make sure that everything is accounted for. That's cash. Okay, it is not, because I have spending. So $200 for spending will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So 8 is 160, and 4, that's 200. And then that will be it. Okay, so what I need to pull out from the bank will be 8 20s, so that's 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, so that'll be 70. And 4 5s, which will be 20. So 160 plus 70 plus 20 will be 250. Okay, so I am on my way to work. I'm gonna go to the bank before work, and then I will finish this video when I come back from work this evening. See you in a minute or two, a couple hours really. Okay, I'm back. Now this is the end of the day, so I think I left this video saying I was going to work in the bank, which I did. And now I'm back and I'm ready to go ahead and put in the cash for the cash that I will be using for this month. So first of all, at the end of my last segment of this video, I had the extra $100 left, and I kind of put it in my vacation, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that into my savings challenge. and I'm going to put it into the $99 tab because I already have one under the $100 tab. So I am going to put that in my $99 tab and go ahead and color that in. So this $100 envelope challenge is for $5,050. So I will have a little bit more because I've overstuffed a few of the tabs. And when I counted this up prior to putting the $100 in, I think I had almost $1,100 in there, which has been pretty painless. And what I normally will do, will put in money from my cash envelopes I had left, but for the month of June I didn't really use cash. So when I calculate what I spent for groceries for the month, I did have $100 left in that category. So that's why I went ahead and put that $100 in here. So that is good to go. Actually, I had $1,011, and then I'll write in the $100 I just put in. So at the end of July, if I have money left from the money that I left in my account to move on to my card, I can put that in there. And then starting in August, when I'm actually doing just the envelopes again, then I'll go ahead and work on my savings challenges a little bit more. So I'll put that to the side, and then let's go ahead and get started. So for spending, I have $50 for this week, and I'm going to go ahead and put that into my wallet. And then the rest of it will go into this envelope. Even when I was not doing cash, I did like to have cash for spending. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50 will go under spending. And then entertainment, I'm not funding. Personal care gets 150. So I did that as 250s. And then 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I now should have $200 in this category. So 50, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 90, 195, 200. So this will cover getting my nails done twice and then one pedicure for this month. And I may need to pull from beauty if I decide to get my hair cut and colored. Clothing is in my online. My mom gets 100, and I did that as 520s. 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I did with my sisters, my parents had Capital One points, and I'm getting ready to close down their credit card because no one's using it. But they had all of these miles. So what I did was I went ahead and bought gift cards. And so I bought gift cards for Amazon, Target, Walmart, and Old Navy. And the reason why I chose those are the places that we shop for my mom, whether it be clothes or supplies, anything like that. And I went ahead and cashed in all the miles for gift cards, and then we all have gift cards. So instead of using either my envelope for things for her or, you know, paying for it outright, we're going to use up the gift cards first. That way we felt like she still had the usage of the miles. I didn't want to close her card and just lose the miles because I had a lot. But I didn't also want to take the miles because I felt like they're like cash, so I felt like they were hers. So that's what we did. So you're going to see this envelope being mainly food for her, but when I'm buying her supplies or clothes or things like that, I'm going to be using the gift cards first, and then when those are done, then I'll go back to my envelope. So just so if you kind of see how that works. Medicine was left alone. Miscellaneous, this last 20 goes into here. So now I have the $100. So 20, 40, 60, 81. And then the $100 that I did not, that I changed. So the $50 for entertainment and the $50 for medicine, I'm just going to put back in. So I'm already seeing, oh no, household is actually an online account, so I don't know why I put cash there. So that is done. All of my transfers have happened. I transferred for my savings the $970, and then I transferred an additional $200 to account for my incremental income, and then I added another $30. So I actually put in $1,200 into my savings for this month, and for actually beginning of July and the end of June for my incremental income, because even though I did spend it all, I didn't end up taking money out for taxes, but I did want to put in the 10% into my savings as I had made that commitment to myself. So everything else on here is pretty much done as far as transfers in and out of the account, since I already, let's make sure. Yes, so I took like the grocery money, the eating out money, giving, gas for the car. I put all of those into my online checking account, which is Capital One, and I'll just transfer it from the checking account over to pay for my card, because I didn't really want to mix it in with my sinking funds. So I think that makes sense to me, at least. We'll see how that goes. And then when I go on vacation, my envelopes will stay here. I won't be spending out of those. I will do my weekly check-ins. I probably won't do the week 2 check-in, because that will be 100% out of my vacation funds, and then I'll start back for week 3 and 4, and then balance it, the whole thing, at the end of the month. Okay, I think that is everything for this video. Please let me know if you have any questions down below. I hope you are doing well. I hope you have a very safe and happy 4th of July weekend if you're in the States, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.
Life is a winding road,